Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to talk about sports pennants or college pennants. And that is because the general shape of what we're doing here has the shape of a sports or college pennant. And when I say pennant, I mean like where you have your team pennants that they hold up on a stick or that you buy at a college or whatever and pin up on your wall, or some of them are on the stick like these and you wave them at games while you're at the games. So our general shape of what we are doing today with our name, since it's the first week with getting to know everyone and their names, is pennants. And since we are working with pennants, what I want you to do first, here's my example. What do I want you to do first? Let me give those crayons back. Crayons back. Huh? Give the crayons back. What I want you to do first is I want you to take and draw kind of like an M shape or two upside down V's. Or if it's easier, whichever way is easier for you, a V and then another V. But make sure they connect. So you can either choose to do something like a V and then another V, or start with what you would call an M shape, kind of, that goes all the way down in the middle. I prefer the two V's. But once you have your two V's, I'm going to want you to turn your paper this way, portrait style, not landscape. This is landscape. I want you to turn it portrait style. Once you have your paper turned portrait style, we are going to write our names depending on whether or not your paper starts with it being very small first, but it should start regardless of which way you turn. Well, if you got your paper turned to where it starts and it's very small right here, you're going to write your letters in your name, all the letters in your name, from very small to the last letter being very big, to fill that space up. If you're going to turn your paper where it starts and you have lots of room, you're going to write your name. You're going to start it large. And your letters are going to get smaller as you go on. And you can use all capital letters, that's fine, because they are easier when it comes to doing this project. And there we have that first one filled in there, big to small. Now we're going to go small to big. So we'll start here with a small C for Miss Candace. And our A is going to get a little bigger. End's going to get a little bigger. That D is going to get a little bigger. And we have an A, a C. And if you find yourself where you're running out of room, just kind of make those letters really skinny. And it all works out. And you're going to do the same thing, only in reverse, because the next one is the opposite way. We're going back again. Big to small. Now we're going small to big. I'm running out of room again, so I'm going to squeeze that C and squeeze that E in there. And one more time, big to small. And today, I usually tell you can use whatever two colors you want. But today, I want to do mine in color order. And you know, color order is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, and indigo. Was supposed to be for violet. But in some kind of color order, I'm going to start with red, orange. So I'm starting with orange. And just as review, I'm going to do it in color order. And color it, start at the top, pennant shape. And do that one in orange. And then what comes after orange, red, orange, yellow. Yellow. I'm going to do this pennant shape in yellow. And if we only have so much time to get this done, but you need to take your time while coloring and do the best you can, color the best you can, because I'm having to go in kind of like fast forward speed, because we're only supposed to fit all of this in within 30 minutes. And you have another 14-minute video that I need you to watch this week too. Red, orange, we go in color order. It's red, orange, yellow, green. Yeah, now we'll do green. A green pennant. We had red up here, orange, yellow, green, blue. So next is blue. We're going to color this next pennant shape blue. So your materials for today would be any kind of paper that you have, any kind of white paper, if it's colored paper, and whatever. And our basics for this year, our required basics for this year is just paper, pencil, and eraser. That's what we were told that we had to require for art for elementary, was just paper, pencil, because otherwise you're here and we give you your supplies. So paper, pencil, and eraser, and if you have the colors, any kind of marker, it does not matter what kind of medium you do it in, any kind of marker, any kind of crayons, any kind of coloring pencils, it does not matter as long as you can get that done, if you can get it done in color. So what would have been red, orange, blue, green, orange, yellow, blue. I did that wrong, didn't I? No, I didn't. No. Next one is violet. Violet is purple. So our next pennant, I got distracted for a minute. I'm sorry. Our next pennant is going to be purple. No, that was right. So it would be remember Rory G. Biv? If we'd have had enough to do the red too, it would be red up here, red, orange, yellow. That's your Rory. G for green, B for blue, and Biv is violet. Violet is purple and always will be. If you'll please watch the other video that I have for your expectations to go along with this lesson for this week, that'll be great. Thank you.